that's kind of number one about that little interview that I find kind of shocking. The second one is this, is that he carries in his hand a piece of paper that says close up. And so when the director's deciding what he's going to shoot, he waves the piece of paper and has to change the director's mind. And when the director says, let's rehearse, he goes, no, let's shoot, which is lovely. If you're Matthew McConaughey, but if you're 99.7% of the rest of the fucking actors on planet Earth, who are you to tell the director that we're going to the close-up now? I dare you on your next project to do that. You're on a Hallmark movie and they're like, no, I'm ready for my close-up. Let's do my close-up. They're going to be like, shut up, we're doing the master. Like, like how lazy is that? And it's lovely, but it's wildly entitled. Like wildly entitled. So Mr. McConaughey is not spending much time on Lifetime movies or doing television episodes of Ozark, because you would not have that luxury, especially not the luxury to say, no rehearsal, just shoot me. You're like, that's nice, but there's also focus pullers and like gaffers and dolly movers and camera guys and like the rehearsal's not just for you. The rehearsal. It's for everybody on set to make sure it's all going to look right. I would imagine that if you're a star, you could say, look, this is like seriously the big emotional moment of the film. I will get myself in the right place, but can you just call me in at the last second when everything's ready to go? And then we'll just swap me out for the stand-in and then we'll hit it. Like, I can see that happening. But I have a piece of paper in my hand that says "see you" on it, and I demand my close-up now, is laughable. Like, no. So the things that acting are this. It's repeatable documentary. And you have to be able to hit that same moment again and again for the first time and it be fresh and actually realize. And then the second thing is, it's not only repeatable documentary, it's repeatable documentary on their schedule. It's when they decide you're going to act. It's not like I have a little piece of paper in my hand that says GO and I hand it to the stage manager. I'm like, go, I'm ready. And they're like, it's only 7:15. We have the audience is not even in the audience. No, it doesn't matter. I'm ready. But the audience they're still in the lobby. Doesn't matter. I'm ready now. You're like, no, mofo. The play starts at 8:00. And you're going to cry at 8:18 because that's when it happens. Like you have to bring yourself to your work when they tell you to. So what I'd like Matthew McConaughey to do is I'd like for him to do Burn This the way Adam Driver did and do it on Broadway. And what I'd like him to do is have to work out the script and the scene to understand how to emotionally prepare a scene 10 minutes prior, in which you then have to compress that emotional preparation and then work through realizations and decisions through the scene in which you're completely invested in the objective. And then because you're in this moment and only in this moment and then the next moment, and you're so clear on what this moment is, you can't anticipate the moment nor regret the last moment. So the information that's coming to you is always fresh and new, even though you've seen it and you've read it and you've heard it, and you may have heard it every night on Broadway. And then at exactly the moment when it's going to hit you, get yourself, I love what he says about the receiving. That's beautiful. And he does kind of quote reaction, which I liked. He's like, that's the word you used, because an actor wouldn't use the word reaction, which is great. And I'm going to receive the information, but you need to be able to receive the information as though it's new information, even though it's not new information. And that's the art of forgetting. And that's what we do for a living. And so he has the art of charisma and he has the art of emotion, but he does not have the art of forgetting. So he has to do that. And so I'd love to see him, I think it's around 8:20, 8:25 after the play has started, fall down on stage and sob the way Adam Driver did every single night of the show, because Adam Driver knows how to receive the information afresh on cue every time over and over and over again, because that's what we do for a living.